Joining us now on this debate is Feroz Bakht Ahmed. He's a member of the Aam Aadmi Party, GVL Narasimha Rao of the BJP, and in a while we're also hoping to be joined by Randeep Singh Surjewala. But Mr. Ahmed, I want to ask you first, when the Congress is saying now, and it seems to be pretty clear that they're willing to extend unconditional support, what's the problem then? You've got a party, we agree that you rose up against their policies, but now they are a chastened lot and they're saying without any issues, we're giving you support, the state doesn't have to go in for a repoll. What's the problem?
See, Padmaja, here the problem is that whatever principles on which Aam Aadmi Party has been formed, or whatever principles through which Annaji started his India against corruption, we are following the same principles. And if we shake hands with parties like Congress or maybe BJP, or later on in India when we maybe with SP or BSP, the very purpose, the very mandate that the people have given to us,
but it's unconditional support.
That will be defeated.
Aren't you being a little selfish because you don't want to taint your image?
Padmaja, please,
You're
please.
willing for the country, the people of Delhi, to go in for another election, spend 100 crores just so that you can reap the dividends.
Padmaja, let me complete, please. See, you are right, and this question is in the minds of so many people all over India, not only in Delhi. See, let me tell you one thing. You are saying that 100, 200, 500 crores will be spent on re-election. As BJP is also intent on that, and Aam Aadmi Party is also saying the same thing. It's a deadlock. I am very upset at this deadlock. I mean, nobody likes a deadlock. There should be a dialogue. However, you talked about Congress Party giving us unconditional support. Congress Party is giving us unconditional support, not necessarily to run the government smoothly, but because they are members who have fought the election, all those 8 members and maybe others, they have spent a lot of money, crores of rupees, and they want to come to power, they want to run Delhi Assembly because they want to get that money back. That is the basic thing, and we do not want to fall into that
But
trap.
they won't be in power. You will be in power, they'll be extending support.
Very much. This is true. But you see, pre-poll and post-poll, we have our own principles. We are not going to compromise our principles, whatever principles we formed before the polls. We are not going to change our principles after the poll, after the result,
Okay,
because
so
that would be Padmaja deceiving the mandate,
party
and
now.
that would mean if we shake hands with Congress for unconditional support, it means that we are going to compromise with our principles, which we would in any case never and ever do.
Okay, so no compromises, but is it a little worrying now the way the equations are changing, GVL Narasimha Rao? The Congress making barely veiled overtures to the Aam Aadmi Party. They're saying we don't even want power, it's going to be an unconditional support, we've got no issues, we are not going to stand in your way. Where does that leave the BJP?
No, I think we've all along believed that the Congress Party can really do anything. In fact, today's Delhi election result was a decisive mandate against the Congress, and if Aam Aadmi Party were indeed to take support from Congress, I would think it's a repudiation of a public mandate, and it will be a sort of a fraud on the people of Delhi, in my opinion. I think that's my personal assessment, because people have rejected the Congress Party, and the gentleman, Mr. Ahmed on the panel, is I think more or less sort of evoking the same kind of sentiment that I am saying. So I think they are welcome to form a government with Congress, because we don't want to come in the way of anybody doing whatever to form a government.
But do you also see something insidious happening? Because on the one hand, there's the principled stand that we will not take even the unconditional support of the Congress. But then you also have Mr. Kejriwal saying, and this is perhaps for the first time since the very beginning of his campaign, where he said, koi bhi agar clean log hai, any clean people, they are welcome to join us. Is that sort of a tacit message, GVL?
I think that clearly shows there is a dilution in the statements, a dilution in the kind of moral so-called moral courage that they have shown so far, because he has even invited people from all parties to come and join. I think it'll dent their image immensely, and even the people who have believed that they could possibly stand for a different set of values. I think with statements made by Kejriwal today,
Padmaja, please let me answer. Whatever Mr. GVL has expressed. Let me tell you, there is no dilution.
Politics.
Absolutely. we are, whatever principles we started with before the polls, right? And many people thought that we won't land up even with a single seat. Some people gave us 10 seats or some people gave us 15
But
seats.
I want to specifically ask you about what Mr. Kejriwal said.
No, Mr. Kejriwal is very clear. He wants honest people like himself, like Kejriwal team, like what we started with Annaji. So
Maybe
he
honest
wants
Congress
clean,
MLAs.
He wants clean people. He wants clean people. He wants honest people. And well, you see, there is no dilution. It's very clear.
What
he has
about
not mentioned
honest
any
Congress
party.
MLAs? Would they
He has
be
not
welcome?
mentioned BJP or he has not mentioned Congress. Any person who is clean,
doesn't have to.
who is honest, who wants to serve people, who does not want to politicize, who does not want to use politics as a tool to become richer. I mean, all those people are very, very welcome. No matter from whatever background.
I think Padmaja, if I can come in here, I think with that statement, Mr. Kejriwal, he comes across as a very, very opportunistic politician who is inviting defections from parties on the so-called parameter of morality, which he seems to be the deciding factor in the whole country's polity. I think it's the opportunism at the highest. I think this will really dent their image, and the people will really know their true colors.
No, GVL, this is how you interpret it. This is not how we interpret it, or this is not how the public interprets it. No. See, throughout we have been saying we want clean people, we want honest people, we want accountable people, right? So they can come from anywhere. We have not invited you, we have not shaken hands with BJP or Congress. We are still on our stand not to form the government with people who are corrupt. And for us, GVL, please listen to me. For us, either BJP or Congress, we treat them equally. They are equally corrupt. In fact, they have not served the people at all. And
okay,
in Delhi, people have not given mandate to you. They have
okay, just a second. Mr.
You might
Ahmed,
be larger in numbers.
Mr. Ahmed, I have a simple question.
This is double standards.
I have a simple question. If you can answer it in a yes or a no, I think it will be enough of an answer for the people of Delhi. If an honest, principled Congress MLA were today to approach you, would you, on the basis of him being principled, honest and clean, be okay with him joining your ranks?
See, our pre-poll principle was not to shake hand with any of these people, Congress or BJP, right?
Okay.
And you see, it is not written on anybody's face that, I mean, it's proved. People have thrown out Congress party. Out of their 40-42 MLAs, only 8 have remained. They are not the honest people.
Yes
and
or
public
no?
will tell you how honest they are. I am not going to, indulge in any kind of
Okay, Mr. Feroz Bakht Ahmed, I think that was answer enough. It could have been a straight answer, but of course you're learning politics really fast. You managed to go around in circles around that question.
No, I'm not learning politics.
Padmaja, if I can just come in.
Final word, GVL Narasimha Rao, final word.
I think let me... Yes, I think please don't interrupt me while I speak. I think by this statement today, Mr. Kejriwal, he is trying to invite, he is actually encouraging horse trading. He is telling members of the Legislative Assembly who are elected, if you want to join us, I think dump your party and come over. He is actually...
This is what you have done in Goa, you have done in Jharkhand, you indulge in horse trading.
Okay, we won't hear the last of this debate.
This is our first chance.
Anyway, we won't have to wait too long to find out what will really happen. If this message will actually translate into actions.
Test Aam Aadmi Party, try and test Kejriwal and company.
Okay, another 8 days and we will find out. For the time being, Mr. Feroz Bakht Ahmed and Mr. GVL Narasimha Rao, thank you very much.
Shamelessness.
I'm sorry, GVL, completely out of time. Thanks very much, though, for joining us. Like we said, it's only another 8 days before Delhi has to see another assembly. What will be the outcome in those 8 days? You won't have to wait too long to find out. Thanks so much for joining us on this show.